Hi, this tutorial shows how to orchestrate a quick start deployment plan using the JD Edwards one-click provisioning console on Oracle Cloud Infrastructure on Windows with a SQL database. If this is the first pass-through of a JD Edwards one-click provisioning orchestration, this global settings screen will appear when you click the Orchestrate icon. In the Windows Administrator Details section, enter the Windows username and password. Ensure that the user has administrative privileges. In the Set Enterprise 1 Password section, enter and then confirm the JDE user password and passphrase for the site key. Save the values. Now let's create the Quick Start deployment plan. On JD Edwards Database Server Instance window, let's complete the fields to configure the database server instance. In the Database Configuration section, select the SQL Server as the database server type. Create the instance name as SQL Demo and enter the hostname of the machine. In the Database Configuration section, enter the values for DB install path, port, and enter the DB admin password. In the JD Edwards Database Configuration section, enter the DB install directory, DB data directory, and the DB log directory. Enter the schemas as shown in this example. Click the Demo Data field and select Development and Production from the Auto-Suggest list. Click the Next button. The system validates the inputs and prerequisites, and if the validation is successful, the Enterprise Server Instance window is displayed. Let's create the instance name as ENT Demo and enter the hostname of the machine. Browse and select the SQL native client. In the Enterprise Server Preferences, enter the installation drive and retain the server type as Batch and Logic. Select the path codes as Development and Production. The path codes here correlate to the path codes selected for the database server. Click the Next button. The system validates all the inputs and prerequisites. If the validation is successful, the HTML Server Instance window is displayed. Let's create the instance name as HTML Demo and enter the hostname of the machine. Enter the value for the port and let's retain the path code as Development. In the WebLogic Details section, enter the values as shown in this example. In the SQL JDBC Driver Details section, browse and select the SQL JDBC driver. Click the Next button. The system validates the inputs, and if the validation is successful, the AIS Server Instance window is displayed. For this tutorial, let's use the configuration of the HTML server and create the instance name as AIS Demo. Click the Next button. The system validates the inputs, and if the validation is successful, the JD Edwards Deployment Server Instance window is displayed. In the Server Configuration section, let's create the instance name as Deploy Demo. Enter the hostname of the machine. In the Deployment Server Preferences section, let's enter the values in the location and installation drive fields. The path codes field is automatically populated. This completes the Quick Start deployment plan. In the summary window, you can see that one instance is created for each of the servers. Here, you can click the Options function from the menu bar to change your global settings or reset your settings. Optionally, you can further customize a completed Quick Start deployment plan using the Advanced option. Thanks for watching.